Are they ready?
Are you guys ready? We're back.
Again.
Sorry, you're stuck with me and Rielly again.
Second week in a row.
Hopefully that's okay. And if it's not okay, well, then you probably already clicked off. So, but thank you for clicking on in the first place. Really appreciate you for that. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So today we are talking about building a community and selling to that community. So, a lot of times it's really great to have paid marketing or to go viral.
Yeah.
Or to, pay for commercials and get on TV. Totally cool. But I think a big thing for a lot of creators, especially in the creative area, like I noticed this with a lot of music and video and even artwork and stuff like that, is you actually create some sort of community that people can be a part of and talk to each other and kind of grow together. It's like you guys are all very similar in how you think the products or the services that you create, and that everybody can kind of come together. And this is for me, this is very smart because you literally just have a bunch of people that you can just sell straight to. Yeah. And go ahead.
They'll buy it.
Most likely.
Most likely, yeah.
Yeah. Because if you're offering something that's going to enhance this specific group of people that you have built into a community, they're going to be like, oh yeah, of course I want that for me or my business or whatever it is. And it can be anything. So for me, I'm a part of a couple of really bigger Facebook groups that are free. And, they talk about music tips and mixing and mastering and all that stuff. But this guy just creates free content every week or whatever, a YouTube video or whatever, posts it in there and they get to all talk about it and chat about it. And then he's always like, hey, if you liked the presets that I used in this, go to my website and buy them. You know what I mean?
So smart.
And I've just watched his business explode. And so that's the type of thing that you can do. And, obviously the money is super great, but you're you're surrounding people who you want to be around. You want to be around those types of people who are either lifting you up or cheering you on and buying your product and being like, hey, this was awesome. This, your product did this for me. So I know Facebook's maybe a little outdated now. So what's the next best thing?
The next best thing, I don't know if you guys know, but the good old Discord. The good old Discord. I love Discord. It's probably one of the best places you can do either business or games or whatever, and good place to do communication. Yeah. I recently just left the Discord because I'm so many Discords. Dude, it's crazy. But there was I looked up videography Discords, and you're gonna find those Discords out there. Yeah. To like you were saying earlier, like-minded people who want to grow, who want to make money, but also have that community base around you. I think that's going to be more important if you're going to grow as a creator, to just have that community around you. Then you can slowly, hey, buy my presets, or if you like this in the video, links down below, and they're most likely to buy that.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And if you're not if you're like, man, I really don't want to have, I don't want to, or I don't have the capacity to facilitate a group. Yeah. You can go into other groups and just start posting, and just start getting people to know you and getting people to know what you're about, and even post some of your content in there if it's allowed, obviously. Yeah. Because each of those groups and Discords have different guidelines,
rules, and everything.
Rules, yeah. And you definitely want to respect those. But I know at least a lot of the ones that I'm in, they don't care. If you're posting content that is geared toward the topic of the group, they're all for it. They want to grow that. They want to, if you're adding value to the group, then that's all they care.
That's
about.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Because nowadays, some people don't want to make value. They just want to make money. Right. But value is more important than money.
Well, sometimes, and eventually you'll just end up creating money from the value, that you've been creating. Even if it's free, right? Yep. But it's not always free, because it the way that I think about things, and I'm a Christian, so I think what you reap is what you sow.
Yeah.
So if you're really going out there and you're giving out a lot of free advice to people, I believe that that's always going to come back to you, and it may not come back to you
right away,
the next day or the next month or the next year, but I think eventually it'll come back to you, because there have been so many people that I have talked to and given free advice to, and then 2 or 3 years later, they recommended me for a job to somebody who needed somebody like me. And then all of a sudden I made a few $1,000s because of that one time that I helped somebody out with a 5-minute problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Or like a 5-minute conversation.
Yeah, exactly.
I follow this guy. Well, I have this guy on Snapchat, and he does, I guess YouTube has their own version of this. It's called YouTuber Boot Camp. All these YouTubers will come in, like up and coming YouTubers will come in, sit down in like a Discord call, and just think of ideas and grow relationships and hang out and just chat.
Yeah.
And I think and just bounce ideas off of each other. Either if it's growing your thumbnails, growing your videos, doing your text in videos, then obviously having those relationships with each creator, then you could be like, hey, do you want to be in my video? Or we can make a video together or whatever.
Right.
And then bam, your relationship is there. Then you're both growing at the same time.
Yeah. And then you have access to their audience.
Yeah.
And they have access to your audience. And then you both grow. Creating a community around those types of people is just so beneficial for everybody.
Yep.
It's foolish of you not to try to get in some type of community like that, and to of course add value, but also absorb what people are saying, because there are so many ways to look at things, and that's what I'm constantly blown away by. That I think is because I'll be in these groups and I'll see people post about something that I think that should be done differently.
Yeah.
But I'm like also thinking like, oh wait, they got to the same great sounding mix that I could have as well, but they just took a different route, and it makes you think differently. It makes you, create differently, and it almost keeps you creative, because I think there are times that, we all go through a creative drought, right?
Fallout.
Where we just like, man, we don't know what to do in this video. We don't know what to do in this song or whatever. But communities like this can, you can get some quick inspiration and get straight back to work.
Yeah. Even like speaking of community and building a community around, I watched this video the other day that this YouTuber just made like a sour. So he does like a lot of sour videos. Mm-hmm. I guess some management had an idea. Hey, sell like some sour gummies, not like edibles, but like sour stuff. But you get a water bottle like this. It comes with like stuff you put into it. I don't know what it's called. And it takes all the sour away like instantly.
Really?
Yeah. So what he was doing in his video was like, hey, Lucas, have 3 of these, pop them in. You don't make a face within like 15, 20 seconds. Then I'll give you money. Then drink this, right? It's coming together. But he goes, use my hashtag 1 cup challenge. I don't even know what it was. Mm-hmm. And I want to see all your videos of everybody who's seen this video, and whoever has the best video, I'll send them money. I think that's because you're getting everybody involved.
Right.
Everyone's coming together, and everyone's like, yeah, I want to see if I can do this. I want to see if I can do this. But
yeah.
Then the creator will reach out to either the fan, the other creator, or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then you build a big old community.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, that's such an easy way to grow an audience, like, really, really fast. Yeah, that's awesome. Another thing that I've seen. So I'm only a part of one Discord, and I'm hardly ever in there. But it's pretty funny. It's called Producing Less Badly when it comes to music. And it's really, really good. Like, there's just so many engineers, producers, artists that are in there, and there's no dumb questions, right? Like,
yeah,
it's like stuff that I learned 10 years ago is being asked, and that's like fine. Like, everyone treats it like really respectful, and I think that's like another big deal is like, if you're those are like some of the safe places that you can ask some of those questions, because a lot of those people like me, it's like, oh, I've been there. Like, I remember, like, I didn't know what that meant. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it's like, now it gives you an opportunity to then help those people.
Yeah.
And then they're going to look to you as an authority. And again, building this community and then you adding value, people are going to view you as an authority in your industry, and then look to you for solutions, which again opens you up to sell them something.
Yep.
As a solution for whatever they need. Boom.
Kapow.
Yeah. Easily make so much money. This was a really short podcast.
It's really short.
I think it's totally fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because people are going to see it. They're going to be like, oh, I can do this with my community.
Yeah.
Either it's a Twitch streamer, a business, or a YouTuber, or whatever.
And it doesn't even necessarily have to be a business.
No.
Maybe you're just wanting to market moms, hanging out, right?
Moms.
And so you can actually build like a little Facebook, group where it's like, these are the moms of Broadway Street or whatever. Yeah. And you guys can be like, did you guys see that car wreck the other day down the street?
You see little Jamie running down the street with no pants on.
Yes. I feel that was really specific.
I don't know. I just threw something out there, honestly.
Okay.
Was
it you?
I could have been little Jimmy.
But it's so easy to build those types of communities, not just for business, but just for life as well. Like I know within my church, we have, multiple text groups that, are going every day or every other day. And it just, keeps you connected within your faith and within, keeping track of your own goals and whatnot. So yeah, definitely build a community or be a part of a community, because it will absolutely change your life and keep you motivated to keep going. Mm-hmm. Do you agree?
I was going to say something, then I lost train of thought.
Find the train, Rielly.
Choo-choo. I lost it. But yeah, I think it was a good podcast. I think a lot of people are going to get some value out of it.
Yeah. Community is big. Community is big. You can't build a business without people. So,
Yep.
And so people matter.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys for joining us. We will be back next week with a brand new podcast. If you guys would, please like, subscribe, and follow us on all of our social media, on YouTube,
everything,
and Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all of them. If you don't have accounts for any of them, just make an account. Subscribe, and then you don't have to get back on it. It's just fun. We just want to boost the numbers. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, have a great day. We love you. Bye.